Look at, no, really. This is sick. Dude.
Buddy.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Back. Get him, buddy. Get him, buddy.
Oh. What? That's not real. Oh, dude. Right on.
Oh, God. Thank you. Hey guys, here's some tips for the guys that like to catch bigger than average size crappie. What I like to do is upsize sometimes the bait. It sounds simple, but sometimes you just get into a groove, you're catching all these 10, 11, 12-inch crappie, you think that's the biggest fish in the school, that's what they want, the water's cold, a little bit of pressure on the lake, you know, all kinds of different excuses of why I got to use smaller baits because I want to catch more crappie. You don't have to do this. On this short YouTube video, I'm going to show you why I upsize baits, and it's been shown by some of the best crappie fishermen I've ever fished with why upsizing your baits could upsize the size of the crappie you put in the boat. On the first part of the show, I fished with Jeff Smith in Arkansas, Conway Lake, and he showed me the importance of upgrading the size of the bait with the big slab magnet, pink jig heads, vertical jigging for white crappie, and deep cypress trees. Deadly technique, not a lot of fish, but bigger fish.
There he was. Got him?
Yep. Oh yeah, good crappie.
Fish?
Good crappie.
Got him.
Yes.
Way to go.
Nice.
Way to go, Carl.
Nice. Love that feeling. Exactly like you said. Bottom, hold it. Now swimming it out a little bit, and all of a sudden just the weight. You know that? No bite, just the weight.
Just the weight.
Just the weight.
Huh.
That's how those big crappie can eat, right?
That's exactly
They
right.
know how to do that. That's a nice fish.
It's a nice fish.
Nice thick back.
Yeah.
Look where he's got it. I'm going to show you real good here. You think he wanted that? Look at that hook penetration. Right up through the nose. Like there's no way unless that fish or your line or something's frayed, is that fish going to come off. Like that fish was made for TV. Right there. Look at nice pan-sized crappie. They got nice backs here. Lake Conway, man, takes some effort, but when you get them, they can be like that and a lot bigger. Let's put her in the box too. One of the deadliest ways to catch bigger crappie is single poling. Everybody knows it, man. One-on-one, just like big largemouth bass, flipping and pitching. And using a bigger bait, like the slab magnet, bigger profile, spade little tail, with a bigger jig head, you can put those baits in some of the nastiest stuff you come across. So single poling, bigger baits, for me, it's a natural, okay? Sure, I can go to smaller baits. Sometimes I go to the small hair jigs and stuff in ultra clear water, but two things. If it's heavy brush or trees, and I've got some off-color water, tea-color water, or it's stained, I'm gonna go to a bigger bait, because bigger baits definitely trigger bigger strikes. I'm not wrong. Look at the size of that crappie, dude. Look at the size of that crappie. I mean, this is a big, big crappie. Ready? Look at that crappie. How's that one, dudes? Right there. Look where he was. You talk about fighting? That thing fought like a largemouth. Look where he took it. Right in the brush, boys. Slab magnet, black slab. Put the two together with the single pole. You are going to catch them, just like you saw on the Extreme Crappie Angler. I don't know how many times you heard me say it. Even in ultra cold water conditions, muddy water, doesn't matter, man. If I'm single poling, I've got all the confidence in the world. If I put this little shiny little bait in front of a crappie's nose, he's going to eat it. And sometimes it takes a bit more effort. I'm not getting those 10, 11-inch fish, but I'm getting the 14s and 15s because I'm provoking them really. Bigger bait, bigger jig head, putting it right on their plate, shaking it, and they just can't resist the bigger profile. Shiny and obnoxious for crappie, you can't miss. Go bigger, or sometimes just go home. Look at that, hey? That is what I'm fishing for, dudes. Ready? Here comes the big swing. He's big, and he's bad. He's big and he's bad. And I thought, I don't know if you're the same one I just seen, boy. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, he's got major attitude, but just a beautiful fish, man. Okay, is it bigger baits only on the single pole? Not a chance, man. Using slip floats or bobbers, whatever you want to call them, with bigger bodied baits is deadly. Sometimes you can trigger the bigger fish in a school by using a bigger bait. There's a couple examples coming up, fishing backwater sloughs, dark water with the floats, and bigger body baits for bigger crappie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is. Look at my rod, dude. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really?
Okay.
No, it's big, man. It's big.
Okay.
Dude, look at this.
Buddy,
Look.
another monster. Oh yeah.
This is sick. Really, it's sick.
Wow.
Look at that. Look where he's got it too. Okay, now when I'm fishing the bigger baits under the float, I don't just let it soak. You know, I'm not fishing with a minnow or a small bait, you know, waiting for fish to come up and just maybe inhale the bait. I want to trigger the bigger fish to bite. So when it's underneath that float, I got it moving, constantly moving. I'm not waiting for them to come and think about it, look at it. I want to trigger a bite. Then they'll come up, get mad, push their way through the school and grab that bigger bait because the float is twitching up and down, provoking him to come over and eat it. There's one right there. That's crappie. It is too. See it? Big one. Big crappie. Lay down the float, dude. How about that? Let me show you this too. Look how big they are. Look at that. So you want to eat that bait? Lay that float down hard, dude. Lay that float down hard. Just finished saying you're gonna find some thicker weed on these edges. And you gotta use them pliers. Cause you know he laid it down. You want to eat that slab magnet. That's not a bad start, eh? For the size of him. Big crappie. Okay, what's really important is when using bigger baits is matching the right jig head and sizes to it, okay? Now see these little fat little baits? Yeah, they catch crappie for us and yeah, they work, but look how they come with a small little jig head, okay? But the hook, not a fan, not at all. Look at that. I changed them up. Let me show you how I change it up. I'm using the ones by my buddy Josh McKay, Northern Tackle Supply. I get him to pour almost the same size jig heads with a bit more beef, bright chartreuse, contrast with the orange, but see that's one standard it comes with. That's not the one I like. Look at the difference right here, okay? Check that out. Bit more bite, sharp hook. It's a sickle hook. Just that little bit more bite. You won't be missing those bites on the float when it goes down and wonder, wow, what was that? Change it up sometimes to a little bit bigger jig head, bigger bite, and you'll catch those bigger slabs who want to eat the bigger bait. Wow. Big. Look how big that bait looks. Like something you should use for like walleyes or bass.
Well, that's the whole thing. But
Yeah.
you see the results, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
Lord. Oh, my goodness.
I'm getting the net, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that scissor shad, dude.
That was the one that just hit mine, dude.
Wow.
That is a pig. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
But I want to show you how it gets sliced in the mouth, okay? Look at this right here, see? This is where I hook the fish while fighting them. See how he tears? That's where you lose them when you drop the rod tip. Don't drop the rod when you're fighting them. Keep the tension and just lift them up. And that's how you catch them, right there. Big, fat, beautiful slabs. Okay, you say, what about water temperature when I'm throwing the float and the bigger bait? You know what? I fish it in spring when the water's like 40, 50 degrees or something like that. But it shines even more in the late fall conditions when those fish are bulking up. So something with a bit more beef to it, big bright jig head under the float, working it in October can be some of the best times for finding those big crappie stage on the edge of weeds or main lake basins and stuff. Throwing the float, twitching it, making them bite is deadly. Yeah, right there again, hey? Big crappie too, look at this. Oh boy. Sitting out here, huh? Oh my goodness, look at this. This is what I come for right here. More than a handful of slab. Look at that. Right at twilight. Right at Man, we all like to catch crappie, right? But when you get a chance to upgrade the size from catching 10 to 12 inch fish to maybe the 14, 15, and maybe even 16 inch crappies by just upsizing your baits, wouldn't you do it? I do. And I do it in springtime, summertime, but especially the fall months. You know, you're out there alone, those crappie are not bothered, man. They're schooling up. And sometimes, man, you can trigger those bigger crappie to bite by going a little bit bigger in size. And maybe they push those smaller ones out of the way. But for some reason, I'm not interested in a lot of bites in the fall, but I like those big bites. And upgrading the sizes sometimes can do that. Look at, no, really, this is sick. Dude.
All right, buddy.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Sebastian, get him, buddy. Get him, buddy.
Oh! What? That's not normal. Oh, dude. Right on.
Oh, God, thank you. Seriously. Scissor. Wow. How's that? Hey?
That is a massive fish, buddy.
Hey? Wow. Fish like this could drive a man to drink.
Yeah.
You know? Look at that.
Okay, I'm casting
Big, beautiful
right away.
crappie, boy. Wow. That one's pushing 2 pounds plus. You know that, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Look at the mouth on him. And you say it's scissor shads, huh? You say, how about springtime? How about going with micro tubes and stuff? Well, you know what? We do it. We have to do it. But when me and this guy here want to catch big crappies, big jerkbait, crankbait, sometimes even topwater. You know, I've caught some of the biggest crappie of my life, single poling and under floats with bigger size baits, okay? Different guys have showed me, you know, from Jay Stone, Louisiana, to Tim Blackley under spider rigging and stuff. Sometimes, man, the bigger bait gets the bigger crappies. So think about it next time, you know, you're not getting bit. Maybe upgrade a bit, change the color and stuff, provoke those big ones to bite. Remember, they're the big crappie of the school. They'll want to eat, but sometimes just upsizing a little bit will help you catch them. We appreciate you watching. Hope you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Catching crappie. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on all our pages dedicated to crappie in the links below in the description section of this video.